Hi, this is DK and welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to review Hostgator Managed WordPress Hosting. And I'm also going to tell you how it compares to GoDaddy Managed WordPress Hosting. Now, if you remember, some time back I had created a video about GoDaddy Managed WordPress Hosting. And I used GoDaddy for almost a year, after which I found some problems with them and I had to shift to a better managed WordPress hosting. And that's when I found Hostgator. Now it's been some time that I've been using Hostgator as for my managed WordPress. And in this review, you will see some of the positives and the negatives about using Hostgator and also if it will fit into your overall marketing plans. Okay, so first let me start with showing you the different plans that are available with WordPress hosting from HostGator. You can see here that they have three primary plans. The first one is a starter plan, the second one is a standard plan, and the third one is a business plan. Now this is applicable for 1, 2, and 3 different sites. So you can host 3 sites on this plan, whereas here you can host 2 sites, and this one you can host 1 site. And there are, if you have multiple sites to host, they also have plans where you can host up to about 20 different WordPress sites. All that you need to do is just reach out to them and they'll be able to provide you with a plan that best fits your business requirements. And you can see here the price for these WordPress hosting plans starts from $5.95 per month. This is $7.95 per month and this is $9.95 per month. So essentially it works out to about $3 per site per month for a managed WordPress hosting plan. If you compare it with a lot of the other WordPress hosting plans that are available, you will find that most of the plans, for example, the Bluehost plan starts at about $7.99, and there are some of the other WordPress hostings like, for example, WP Engine, or there is a hosting from StudioPress. All of this is upwards of about $20-$25 per month to host about 1 to 2 odd sites on a WordPress managed hosting. So if you compare these prices with any of the hosting plans, you will find that this is probably one of the most economical WordPress hosting plans that are available in the market today. Now, the best part about these plans is that pretty much everything in comparison to a lot of the other plans that are available in the market today, HostGator has an edge over everything. Now, let me just show you. Now, these are some of the features that are available with HostGator managed WordPress hosting plans. You can see here in the starter plan you have a limit of about 25,000 visitors. That is for just one site. If you have two different sites, the standard plan gives you 2 lakh visitors per month. That is a good enough number of visitors, good enough traffic that a WordPress blog can cater to. And for most of the small to medium blogs, I think this plan will suit the best if you're looking to host at least 2 WordPress websites. You can see here the storage is about 150 GB, which is a lot of storage, and they offer migration of up to about 2 sites. Now, something that you need to keep in mind here is that when it comes to migration, you need to reach out to them. There is a link that is available. You need to reach out to them to migrate your existing WordPress blog from your current hosting to the HostGator managed WordPress hosting. And when you do that, it can take up to about 6 to 7 days for them to complete the migration. And once the migration is completed, they'll reach out to you and let you know that the migration has been completed, and now that and that you can point your domain to the new name servers. Until then, your blog will continue to run from its existing hosting. But keep in mind that you shouldn't actually update your blogs with any new posts, because if you do that, that might not just get transitioned over to your new blog at HostGator managed WordPress hosting. And all of this migration is manual, so that is primarily why it takes close to about 5 to 6 days for the entire migration to happen. Now, this is a good thing because you can ensure that nothing breaks, because all of that is going to happen manually. But the worst part here, the disadvantageous part here, is that you might have to leave your blog alone for about a week without updating anything on your blog. So you will not have any new content updated on your blog for about a week. Now, WordPress hostings comes with a global CDN that is included. So the content delivery network, it's a premium content delivery network that is already available on managed WordPress hosting. and that means that your pages will load faster, and that also means that it will be easier for you to rank on Google, because Google considers the page load speed as one of the criteria for ranking websites on the search engine. So it comes with global content delivery network, which is included. It comes with automatic malware removal. So if for any reason there is malware that gets injected into your WordPress codes, then it is automatically removed. That is already available with all of the plans, except in fact, all of the plans on Hostgator Managed WordPress hosting account. You can host unlimited email accounts, and you get the rest of the things like, for example, Google AdWords credit and all of that. But the best part again is that you get an SSL certificate. So if you want to secure your WordPress hosting and get this SSL certificate installed, then you can do that. It's a shared SSL certificate, but you can use that for your domains that are hosted on managed WordPress hosting account. So you can see some of the features. It's all premium features, and with any of the other WordPress hosting, if you go with them, you will have to pay upwards of $20 for all of these features to be included. And most of these WordPress hosting accounts don't even include a global CDN, so the content delivery network will not be there. You'll have to pay additional to include a content delivery network with your plan. And what I like best about HostGator WordPress hosting is their absolutely amazing technical support. I have had to reach out to them about 2 to 3 times, and every time with a different issue. But every time I reached out to them, I was able to find a solution in the first go itself. I've never had to reach out to them for the same problems again. And I can tell you that this is one of the things that you need to ensure that you are looking out for, because hosting can be a pain if you don't get the right customer service. Now let me quickly show you how the dashboard looks. Now if you're expecting a cPanel to be available with managed WordPress hosting at HostGator, that is not going to be, because they don't offer you a cPanel, and their concept is very clear. They say that it's a managed WordPress hosting where you need not fiddle with your hosting account, so you actually don't need a cPanel. And I completely agree with that, because if it's managed WordPress, it has to be hands-free. They take care of everything, including updating plugins and your WordPress installations, themes, etc. So you will not have to log into your cPanel, do all of those adjustments that you would otherwise do. There is no need for a hosting cPanel. But what they offer you is a portal login where you can log in, and this is how it will look. Let me quickly log in to the portal from where you can access everything that is related to your WordPress hosting and show you how that looks. So you can see here, this is my managed WordPress hosting account, and this is the portal where you can log in, and you can see here that there are two of these sites that are installed. And when you click on this button, you can see here, this is basically what you can do with your WordPress hosting. You can manage your WordPress. You click on it, it'll take you to your WordPress blog. This is the cache settings with the CDN, the content delivery network, enabled. This is the email accounts where you can create unlimited number of email accounts. This is to delete the WordPress installation. Here you have code guard. So this is where when you click on this, it will take you to a page where you'll be able to find all the backups of your WordPress blog, including all the files and the database. Now this is another thing that you would find with a lot of WordPress managed WordPress hosting plans, because most of these service providers, what they do is they either take a backup of the files, or they only take a backup of the database, and you will have to maybe pay something additional to take a backup of maybe the files or database, whichever is not currently available on their plans. But here with HostGator WordPress hosting, you get a backup of all your files and your database as well, and it's a daily backup, and also a backup whenever something changes on your hosting account. You also have site lock enabled, so which basically means that hackers, malwares, virus will not be able to get into your websites. It also automatically scans and removes all malware, so you have all of those features that are available there. You have a manage FTP option here where you can click and you can manage your FTP accounts, and you have the SSL option that is available here. So this is pretty much everything that you can do with your WordPress installation. And I think this is more than enough for you, because you don't want to get into the details of what is happening at the back end when what you want to do is basically manage your WordPress blog. All that you want to do is just write content and work on the marketing strategy. You don't want to be fiddling with the technical aspects of your WordPress blog. And that is primarily why I think HostGator has one of the best managed WordPress hosting plans out there. You know that the pricing is also competitive, it's very economical, and some of the best features that are not available with a lot of the other WordPress hosting services that are available today. So that is it about HostGator Managed WordPress. And now let me tell you about how it compares with that of. So now that we've seen some of the benefits and some of the disadvantages of using HostGator, you would have seen that the benefits of using HostGator far exceeds the number of disadvantages that you would otherwise see with HostGator when it comes to managed WordPress hosting. Now, just to give you a quick comparison to that of GoDaddy and to share my experience with GoDaddy. Now, one of the biggest problems that I faced with GoDaddy was their exceptionally poor customer service. While they kept saying that all of their technical support agents were trained to manage everything related to WordPress, that is not something that I came across. In just a span of about 35 days, I had to call them almost about 18 times for the exact same problem, and they were still not able to provide me with a resolution. Their technical support agents were absolutely not capable enough to solve some of the basic problems with WordPress. And just to give you a context of an error that I was seeing, whenever I opened my WordPress dashboard, I used to see one of this error and I was not able to access my posts, my admin dashboard, absolutely nothing. Even the website, I used to see the exact same error. And when I searched for that online, I found that a lot of customers and all of them who were GoDaddy customers were facing the exact same problem. And the problem was with PHP 5.3 running on their website, on their hosting, in fact. And all that they had to do was just upgrade their PHP version to 5.4 and the error would just go away. So when I called the technical support agents and I told them about this and I asked them to upgrade the PHP version to version 5.4, what they did is that they blatantly disagreed to do that. And when I asked them, how is it that I'm going to run my website with the kind of error that I am seeing, their response was that they're not sure of what I should do. So I knew what is it that I had to do. I just moved out of GoDaddy and I asked for a refund for the entire period that I had bought the hosting for. That was that was the only thing that I could have done with GoDaddy. GoDaddy was not ready to listen to their customers. And you need to understand that one of the biggest problems that you face in most of the hosting companies is poor customer service. And this is one thing that I really liked about HostGator because till now I've reached HostGator about 3 times with 3 different issues. And every time I had to do that, and I always prefer chatting with the customer service agents rather than calling them because I can get a transcript of the entire conversation, which I can use if I need that later. And every time I had called the HostGator agent, HostGator customer service, or HostGator technical support, I was able to find a resolution at the very first instance. The only negative thing that I found was that I had to wait in the queue for about 5 to 6 minutes, which was okay because I was anyways doing a chat with the technical support agents. And every time I had called them, I was able to find the resolution, and the resolution was a complete resolution. I never had to call them back or chat with them again for the exact same problem. And that is something that stands out with HostGator in comparison to that of GoDaddy. HostGator Managed WordPress hosting is currently available at an extremely discounted price. I will just show you some of the prices for the different plans with HostGator WordPress hosting. And for all the features that they are providing along with a truly managed WordPress platform, I think this is a steal of a deal. And if you're wanting to run your blog without spending a bomb on your hosting, then I would recommend that you try HostGator WordPress hosting. You can check them out at dkspeaks.com/get/managed WordPress hosting, or click on the link that is there in the description below. You can visit dkspeaks.com for more information on finding the best web hosting service. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share the video if you liked today's review. Thank you for watching.